Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
What was that?
Okay guys, I want to continue with this same video from Thrift Store Religion to Be a Child in Scientology. Hold on a second here.
The faxes that came in, we read. All the faxes that went out, we had to send, so we also read them. HTO, it's a closed area, and only the members of the communications office have keys, and otherwise nobody is allowed to set even 1 foot into the office.
But at the age of 16, you were part of this
Yes.
group that...
And my boss was a 13-year-old.
Your boss...
Did you guys hear that? She's 16 years old. My boss was a 13-year-old. Again, in case nobody heard it, my boss was a 13-year-old. Is it any wonder that SA is so rampant in this so-called organization? I'm going to do another compilation of how many women, as well as, women that have come forward stating that they were SA'd as minors in Scientology. And I'm considering getting some software to really do a good job on this, because I'm beginning to wonder, and it does mirror the larger society, but I do think the percentage of SA and RAPE on women and young girls is astronomical. It does happen with little boys and teenage boys, and I think the reason that it's not reported as much in Scientology is that they have so much hatred, hate crimes, towards anyone who is a homosexual. So what better secretive wall to build than to tell everyone how diabolical and awful being a homosexual is, which, by the way, L. Con Hubbard partook in some rituals like that, just to say. What better way than to prevent little boys, pre-teenager boys, teenage boys from reporting being SA'd than to build shame and guilt for them being attacked. So, I'm going to continue this and see what else she has to say.
Boss was 13?
Yeah. She was also one of my best friends while I was there. Her name's Lily. I think she's probably like 17, 18 now, maybe. Well, Lily was a fantastic boss because she was younger than, she was almost my age. I was 16, she was 13. We were both kids. So, we...
Anyways, I'm not going to continue with this right now. But as you guys can see, how this horrific wall has been built through various levels of secrecy. And I don't want to beat the drum over and over. We know not everyone, not all men are doing this. We know not all young men are doing this. And also children can be perpetrators. But they have created an environment where it will be rife because everything is so out of control. And you've got all these various levels of secrecies. Sec check, e-meter readings, withholds and overts. And what happens is, even though Scientology loves to use the ecclesiastical clause to protect themselves, as confidentiality what they actually do with all this information, to include children, which the level of sickness is just unbelievable. They use people's private information that they have divulged, as well as paid tremendous amount of money for in these audits, sec checks, and all this other BS, to blackmail people. Is it any wonder why SA is rampant? Is it any wonder why physical assaulting of children is rampant? Yet you'll hear all these adults whining like little bees about being beat up by Miscavige. What about the children getting their ass kicked? Okay, I'm going to stop there. Peace.